What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the Side Hustle Gigs channel. It's your man Malik Ray here on a dash right now. And I just wanted to make this quick video. It just came to my mind because I've been seeing a lot of dashers waste time, dropping off orders when they get to their destination. All right, so I wanted to make a quick video about some tips on how to get, your order dropped off fast, because a lot of the times, you'll have customers that will want you to hand them the food, or you can just leave it at the door, which is way easier, unless you don't know how to find the door, unless you don't know how to get to the door, right? So I want to just give you guys some tips to help you make that, transition of getting the food and dropping it off as fast as possible, because some customers don't leave clear instructions if they want you to hand them the food, or if they want you to drop the food off at their door. What if they live in an apartment? How are you supposed to get into the apartment, right? Now, there's a description section, that you'll see that customers will leave instructions on how to do things. All you gotta do is just follow those instructions. But if they're not leaving good instructions, if you're not about to waste your time trying to find where the customer is, who ordered the food. They know the food is coming. So tip number one, after you pick up food from a restaurant, automatically, right before you're about to be on the way, you should send a text, or you should send a message in the app saying, I'm on the way, right? Or when you're 2 minutes away, say, pulling up in 2 minutes. Your communication needs to be at an all-time high, all right? Because you don't want to get there and now you got to wait for the customer to come outside. You're wasting a lot of time, maybe trying to find where they live because they didn't give you good information, or, things like that. So you kind of want to, you want to get rid of all of those type of things that's going to slow you down and discourage you on why you're not making a lot of money with DoorDash. And sometimes this is the reason right here, because you guys are spending so much time trying to do the little things like dropping off the food at the person's house, and you can't get in contact with them. And look, at the end of the day, if someone wants you to hand them the food, right, but they're not available when you pick up, call them. If they don't pick up the phone, okay, you need to just set that food and go on about your business. Okay, there is a way in the app to where you can, let the app know I cannot reach the customer. And once that happens, there's going to be a timer that goes down for the customer to either communicate with you, contact you back, or once that timer goes down, you'll be able to set the food somewhere and take a picture and go on about your day. All right? If you get to a destination and the customer does not pick up the phone, or you cannot get in contact with them, all right, go to the support tab. There should be a tab top right of your phone. You click on that tab. It's going to say report an issue, or I have an issue, or something like that. And it's going to be an option that says can't reach the customer. When you click on that, there's going to be a timer, like I said, that pops up. I believe it's like 2 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. You let that timer go down, let that timer roll out. But after that timer, baby, it's time to set that food down, take a picture, and get on about your day. Do not waste your time trying to find the customers and try to, because you don't know what they're doing. People make orders, or people order on DoorDash and then they go take a shower, or then they go, get deep into a show that they watch, and they forget about the food that they ordered. You never know what's going on, but you don't have time to figure it out. You got to get back to the money, right? Now, this is mostly for if you have to, hand the order off to a customer, right? And another thing, there's this option where you actually have to get a PIN number. How do you find the PIN number? What is the PIN number? The PIN number is the last 4 digits of your customer's phone number, all right? And sometimes they don't even know that they are actually putting that, as far as like, hand it to me and, you got to get a PIN number, all right? So there's going to be some cases to where they don't know their PIN number. like I said before, if they don't know their PIN number, it is the last 4 digits of your phone number. And even if they don't know it, you can still put on the app that the customer didn't, give you the PIN number because they didn't provide it. You just got to put that in the app. But you don't want to be waiting all day for that either. Okay, you don't want to be taking all day for that as well. So you guys got to be efficient when it comes to dropping food off. Okay, make sure you drop the food off at the right house. Some people don't have numbers outside of their home, so it's like, how am I supposed to know where to drop this food off? And y'all don't even keep numbers for me to see where to go, right? So that's another reason why you want to communicate. But the best way to get orders dropped off fast is to communicate with the customers before you even get there. Let them know, I'm going to be there in 5 minutes. Where do you want to meet? Or where do you want me to drop the food off? How do I get into the apartment? This, that, and the third. Ask all those questions while you're on the way or before you end up getting there. So you have clear understanding. By the time you get there, it's on. Look, we're on a countdown now. I'm here. Where are you? You're not answering the phone? Okay, I'm about to put this food over here. It is over here, and I'm out. I got to get back to the next order. You cannot spend 15, 20 minutes trying to look for the customer, guys. Don't do that. Don't do that. Figure it out in 5 minutes. That's all you need, okay? That's all you need is 5 minutes. It shouldn't even take that long. They should be already ready at the door. When you pull up, the customer should be at the door, ready to get their food, so you can go on about your business. You gotta let these people know that time is money, and you're not gonna waste time waiting for them to get their food that they know is coming. All right. So hopefully this helped out as far as tips on dropping the food off. Don't wait around, guys. Don't wait all day for people to come and get their food. Set that food on the ground. And then look, some people will be upset because, oh, you set my food on the ground and I wanted you to hand it to me. Well, you wasn't outside. You wasn't outside, and I tried to call you, but you didn't answer your phone. I'm gone. I don't have time to wait here all day. It's hot outside. It's raining. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all got to understand, these people that's ordering food, y'all got to stand on business. Stand on business. Y'all trying to make this money. You're not trying to wait around for people. Especially, they not tipping. If they not tipping, you got to get up out of there. Now, if it's a good order, if it's like a $20, $30 order, oh, yeah, where you at? I'm right outside. I'll be out here all day. I'll wait for you. Oh, yeah, go on and take your time. All right. But if somebody is out there wasting your time for $4, no, you got to go. It's time to go. It's time to get up out of there. Where you at? You not around? Click. Set the food down. Take a picture. Easy enough. Guys, do not waste your time waiting for customers that know they're ordering food and it's on the way. Don't waste your time. Go make that money, all right? So the next video I'm going to make is on how to fix the GPS navigation when your phone gets stuck. Don't you hate that? When your phone gets stuck and you be ready to drop the food off, then that little circle pops up and now you got to, what am I going to do? That video is coming next. Subscribe to the channel. See you guys on that one. Peace out.